People to Love by Whitesnake, and I'm Steve Vai from Whitesnake, and we'll be headlining Donington on Saturday. I think I speak for all the Snakes when I say that we're extremely excited about this show. We've been touring the United States for quite a while and some parts of Canada, and every other gig probably pales in comparison to the excitement that's generated when a band is actually going to perform at Donington. A lot of people there, and I remember I played there before in '88 with Rock. It was a lot of fun. I think one of the things that makes this show the most special show a band could ever perform in is the audience. The audience is one of the major parts of any show, and European audiences are the most exciting. And we're really looking forward to your support, and I think every band on the bill is looking forward to the support of the audience, and that's what's going to make it a rock and roll extravaganza, so be there and have a good time there. In the meantime, I had the opportunity to make a solo video for the album that I made. The song is called The Audience is Listening, and it's about little Stevie Vai in a classroom performing the guitar for all of his friends and driving the teacher crazy. As a matter of fact, when I was playing in Donington in '88, I had the opportunity of meeting an exciting young gentleman by the name of Thomas McRocklin. I was sitting in my caravan, and I hear a little knock on the door, and this kid walks in, and he's about this big, and he had a big guitar, a Steve Vai guitar, and he was 8 years old. He sat down in front of me, he plugged in his guitar, and he started to play, and he's going, and he's playing all these licks from Eat 'em and Smile and everything. It was exciting. So I recruited him for this video, and it's Thomas McRocklin from Northern England, and the audience is listening, and you're going to get a kick out of it. Here it is. Hi, this is Steve Vai, and that was The Audience is Listening, and you are the audience, and you were watching, and I hope you're still laughing over that video. That was off of Passion and Warfare, a solo album that I released recently. I actually just made another video for a song called I Would Love To, and that's even sillier, but you'll get a kick out of that too, I hope. I'm one of the few musicians who has the opportunity to record an album like Passion and Warfare and also be a part of a great band like Whitesnake. And I'm even more fortunate over the fact that a lot of people went out and bought that record, Passion and Warfare, and I'm very grateful for that. I had a good time recording it. It's basically an instrumental album with some narrational bits in there for continuity. And I really get to explore the depths of musical extravagance. So pick it up if you don't have it, and you'll get a kick out of it, even though it's an instrumental album. What you're going to see now is a video by a good friend of mine.
Taken from his successful and critically acclaimed album, Passion and Warfare. So what better time to take a look at the career of the man Frank Zappa once described as a mad Italian.
I started working for Frank when I was 18 and started touring and joining his band when I was 19. It was very hard for me, not because of Frank and not because of the music. I mean, the music, I really enjoyed playing Frank's music and trying to impress him with the way I can play his music, you know. And I love the guy. You know, he's wild, man. It was tough because I was young. I really didn't know how to handle myself on the road, you know. I was very, well, like a kid in a candy store, so to speak, you know. And it was nice to come to Europe and play with Frank because he's much more accepted here than he is there. But a lot of the things I learned from Frank was integrity and honesty, you know, which is one of the things that he is very known for people who know him. You know, he's very misconstrued too. I feel that there hasn't been, there isn't, and there will never be another musician like Frank.
I want to get a little bit out of time.
You stand next to a guy like Roth on stage, and he's probably one of the most entertaining entertainers that there is. I mean, I'd watch him, you know, he would permeate the audience and take command. And it was an exciting thing to watch. And anybody that stands next to him on a stage is going to get a certain recognition. We both had a certain type of a absurdity, you know, to our personalities, too, that made it work together real good. With Whitesnake, I'm a lot freer than I've ever been in the past with any other band. You know, when you're in a band like this, and the bands I've been in, and you're touring, basically anything that you have you know, fantasize in your mind that's possible is made real to you. I mean, as long as you pay for it, of course. I mean, you know, there's every type of drug available in any quantity if you're into that type of thing. You know, I'm not. Any type of sex extravaganza you can possibly formulate in your perverted little mind can be made a reality, you know, if you're not careful. And, you know, if you want to have a limo to go down the street to get a cup of coffee, you can, you know, as long as you pay for everything. So with all those freedoms, so to speak, you know, you have to, if I didn't have the training in the past, or the discipline of people who didn't allow me to get out of control so much, I might really be an eccentric rock star now. My intention is to reach people with the music. That's what I like to feel from people. I've been accused of being too personal with the music on Passion and Warfare. But basically, I feel that anything that anybody does in any form of expression is an expression of what they are.
Club in Los Angeles to celebrate the release of his latest solo album, Passion and Warfare. The man with the famous 7-string guitar really knows how to party, and Guns N' Roses even took time out from recording their album to join in the fun. Here's our star-studded report direct from Hollywood.
We kind of opened the doors to Bordello a little bit early and let, you know, them have a Steve Vai party tonight.
He's on his own. He's out there. He's way out there.
Well, Passion and Warfare is my new solo album. It's basically an instrumental album, but it has some narration bits in it that's, you know, there for conceptual continuity.
That sounds like noise, Mr. Vai.
Oh, I think he's excellent. The cover of his album just blows my mind. Oh, God, Steve's album. Well,
it's marvelous.
It is,
you know,
one of the finest pieces of guitar playing that I have heard in a long, long time.
He can make sounds from his guitar that sounds like he's talking. I mean, remember in Yankee Rose, he was answering David Lee Roth.
Whoa! She's beautiful!
He honestly speaks with his guitar, and the way he plays, I mean, girls love just to watch him play because he plays all sexy and just picks it up and he's just like all like smooth guy, and you know, I wish I could play guitar.
Everybody knows it's true. Who's the best guitar player in the world besides Slash?
I've already got what I expected, and that was the fulfillment of the desire to create that kind of music. And the extra bonus is that it will reach a certain part of people the way it has reached me. I mean, it might sound conceited or egotistical to say that my own music touches me, but I'm sorry, it does.
For the Love of God looks at humanity through the eyes of Vai in a spiritual mood. As the instrumental video deals with war, we asked Steve to give his comment on the war in the Gulf. He told us, "I believe there is a peaceful solution to any diplomatic problem, but it's unfortunate that man is at the evolutionary stage in his mentality that makes war inevitable. War is the greatest insult to God that the human race can inflict on humanity." So here's a look at the video for the first time on MTV, much of it filmed on Mount Shasta in California.
We may be human, but we're still animals.
Now,
For the Love of God is Steve's third video of his solo career from the album Passion and Warfare. Produced, directed and edited by Steve, this piece is a testimonial to his personal vision and is a timeless statement of love and war. The song is a depiction of the extremes man will go through for what he believes in. Art, nature and the struggle of humanity is the basis of the extraordinary subject matter, and the video gives a truly visual interpretation of the phrase passion and warfare. The majority of the footage was filmed on Mount Shasta in California. Steve first climbed the 17,000-foot mountain back in '87, when he also spent some time at a Buddhist monastery located at its base. Yes, Steve Vai gets spiritual on For the Love of God.